Because I am a head witch, I dream with spirits in my dream, and sometimes at nighttime your own spirit guides will come into my dreams and ask me to come in the next day and do a very specific reading for somebody. If you are clicking onto this video, it is because that interaction has happened between me and your spirit guides, and they do have a message for you with regards to something that is going on with you right now. Something happening in your life, or information that they want to share with you. Okay, so basically it's a timeless reading. When you get this reading, it is the time that you're meant to get this message. So let's get into this and find out for you at this moment in time what is exactly the situation with you and this dream that I had. The interactions that I had with your spiritual team, they're very direct when they come to me in dreams. So let's find out what this is for you. First of all, okay, that's interesting. We've got the ever unfolding rose. I didn't quite expect that one. Okay, and then we've got the pillar of light. This is getting very interesting, no wonder. Okay, and then we've got the priestess coming in here. It's actually quite interesting. You're not going to believe this. You won't believe me. But in the dream that I was having last night, before I came to record this video, I was in this place. It almost looked like it was Rome, okay, for some reason. And now I got quite shocked when I put the card down to see the sign of that energy, because I literally saw like these pillars in my dream. I was walking somewhere and there were pillars, but they were not next to each other. They were just on one side. And literally, when I woke up, I felt like I was in Rome for some reason. Maybe a long time ago. So if any of you out there maybe have a connection to maybe a spiritual energy to Rome, or you've got a very big interest in maybe like anything that's like of Roman era or something like that, this is definitely your reading. If that is the case, by the way, if you are very interested in things from Rome and from these olden days like ruins and these kind of things, maybe you want to go see these old buildings that are still standing and you're very attracted to it. Maybe it's on you've even been there or you want to go there. The reasons why you sometimes have this kind of energy is because you most probably lived in that era before you came into this lifetime. Sometimes there's many years, many even hundreds of years before you get born again. Or there is a connection from this past life that you could have lived in this era, okay, where oh, listen to the thunder, guys, where I feel as if it's attached to this life in some kind of way. So there's some kind of either something that you're completing in this lifetime, or something that you are maybe somehow tied to something. There was some kind of karma attached to a situation from that life that's not affecting you in this lifetime. Okay, very interesting. You've got the ever unfolding rose. This card really got me when I looked at it. I couldn't believe the actual Roman like vibe coming up there with those pillars like that. And it says here, cracked open. Okay, it's happening for you, not to you. This is very interesting energy. I'm going to get some tarot cards out with regards to what this is. This journey that you're on at this current moment in time. I can see why you need to understand something right now with regards to your life. Because a very big shift is taking place with regards to who you were and who you are still becoming. Okay, so with the cracked open energy here, and this is happening for you, not to you, okay? This is really tied to what could cause you to become cracked open, first of all. Being cracked open, I mean, if we look at maybe a coconut, okay, it's got a very hard shell. But if you want to open that coconut, you really got to give it a real hard bang. And that shows to me that there has been something that has happened to you here with regards to your own energy and pain that was given to you, maybe by people. I feel like this is people orientated. I feel like you were hurt in some kind of way. Like you were broken in some kind of way by somebody's behavior or by people's behavior. It can be more than one person or somebody, even from maybe childhood energy. I feel like this person who did this to you, they could have also had access to you for a long period of time. So this person could have been around you maybe even hurting you over a long period of time. For those of some of you, this is childhood energy, okay? And I feel like they hurt you a lot, and you did feel like you were a victim for a this is a very interesting reading. Whoa, I feel like there was a moment here you felt like you were a victim, and you were, it was like, just I can't believe this is my life kind of energy, you know, I can't believe that this is happening to me sort of energy. Yeah, the Hierophant reverse position, totally. Interesting, it's saying here it's happening for you, not to you. Okay, and I feel like this is where there was the Hierophant showing up here, just flew out of the deck. It's all about wisdom, and if you can kind of see the cards that are coming out here, I'm going to show you the Pillar of Light and the Priestess. That's aligning with the Hierophant. So with this reverse energy aligning here with this ever unfolding rose, I feel like it's tied to like you asking yourself, why was this person doing this to me? You couldn't see any wisdom in what was happening to you. But look carefully as you look at this card here. There's a key behind him. Okay, and this is the energy of you having been cracked open in some kind of way. There was something that happened here to you that made you question why it was happening. Why was these events happening to me? What caused this to happen to me? Why did somebody do this to me? What you didn't know at that time, this was a catalytic event for you, or this life that you were living at that time. This was something that was like opening you up. It didn't seem like a good thing at the time. It was like you were being broken open. But that breaking open energy did two things to you. It allowed a place inside of you, a part of your soul, to become open. It was painful for this to happen, but it allowed some kind of energy to enter into you, which like activated. Oh man, look at the Pillar of Light coming up next to it. I'm only realizing that now. You see what I'm saying? There was a light that entered you. This reading, mind-blowing. There was a light that entered you through the crack that you had from this person's or treatment or people's treatment. And this was supposed to be that way. Because when the light entered you, it started you moving in a direction that you would not have moved into if this had not happened. Okay, and I feel like you didn't know about it at the time. So yeah, you didn't know about it at the time. The Moon card showing up in the reverse position with the Hierophant. This is a very, very spiritual reading. Whenever I get the spirit guides coming into me, it's been happening a while, but I haven't really been paying attention to why. Now I understand, you know, and I feel there's messages here for you. When these events were taking place with the Moon card next to the Hierophant, look how major this is. Both of these cards are major arcanas. So we are looking at you not understanding why events had happened. The mystery with the Moon card, not seeing the truth, not seeing this reality, not seeing into the darkness with the Moon. You didn't understand. But I think as you are moving forward in your life, maybe even right now, you may not fully understand why. Okay, I'm going to take the rest of the cards out. You may not fully understand why as of yet certain events happen. You may even go back and like remember or like think about the past in some kind of way and go and say to yourself, but I don't know what happened. Why did these people do this to me? Why was I born under these circumstances? Why did I have to have this happen to me? And it's still a bit of a big mystery. But I feel like what happened here is that it activated something inside of you to begin a journey that I think you would not have gone on otherwise. I do feel like you went sort of like on a spiritual journey. I do feel like you had to find the answers to life and why. And there was no whys for you to get any answers. So you had to take another kind of journey as to why things were happening to you. So let's get some clarifiers out here with the Hierophant and the Moon, please. And align the rest of the cards for the clarifiers for the other tarot that I've taken out. Spirit guide, thank you. Yeah, you didn't understand why. It was to change you. This whole journey. Wait, let's get those cards out right now so I don't have to keep doing that. There we go. Okay. So if a lot happened. A lot happened here. The Eight of Wands in the reverse position, I feel like you were really it was surprising events and situations that took place in your life. There could have been a lot with the Eight of Wands, a lot of treatment, bad treatment, a lot of different situations that just stick in your mind, and it did change who you are. I feel like you chose not to let this break you the way they wished it would break you, you know. I feel like they chose, I'm going to say something that's very, very funny, okay? Whomever this person is to you, and I know exactly what's going on here. I have to say it to you, otherwise I'm not doing my job, okay? You may not like what I'm going to say. Please forgive me. You got a connection back to this person, whomever did this to you, okay? A lot of situations coming towards you caused by somebody who was doing something to you here. Whoever did this to you, you could be a soul family member with them. You did share that past life with them, maybe in Rome, in Greece, somewhere like that. A lot of like gods and goddesses and energy coming up here with all of this. If you're into that kind of mythology as well, like you're into like Zeus and all that kind of thing, Hecate, all that, is from this era. I feel like this person in this lifetime came in here in agreement to play the role of the person who would do this to you. Okay, but in the spiritual world, you and this person are very, very close. Maybe even share a lot of love between each other. I don't think there can be any other way. I do believe there's a lot of love between you and this person. And this person came in here to crack you open. And they were not the same personality as you know them to be. Because they had a job to do. You did live a past life with them, maybe even more than one. It was almost like they volunteered to do this for you. And this is not a nice thing, because it's like, this could be the person that hurt you the most in your entire life. And at the same time, they're the one that also loves you the most, okay? And that's why they came in to do this to you, because they knew it was going to send you on this path of like enlightenment. But that's their soul energy, okay? I feel like their personality in this life wasn't very, very good, okay? That's the soul energy of this person, the higher energy. But the personality and the path that they walk in this lifetime, it's not a very good path. And but it was down to you, okay, to open you up here, to change you in some kind of way with the Death card. We've got Scorpio in your reading. Remember, this is for all zodiac signs, okay? So I feel like with this energy, they did enter your life. They did cause a lot of different things, and it was to change who you were. I feel like you were on a soul level aware of what was going on, and so are they. But in this lifetime, this person is nothing like what their soul is, okay? They are playing a role here. The light came in, and I feel like it's still coming in right now. I feel like you are definitely growing in life. You are definitely choosing the path that is going to take you to a better place, a better you, and a better experience. You're trying to save yourself again and again and again, and you are getting it right, okay? You're deciding to walk in the light, not be in the dark like this person is in the dark in this lifetime. You chose to walk in the light, okay? With the pillar of light coming in here, your vibration is rising. You are the oracle. The light that came in. Look at the next card that comes up here, Priestess. You are the oracle. You could even be a tarot reader. You could be a hedge witch or a witch of some kind. You could be receiving messages, or what happened was here is that to get this information to you had to be broken open. Now that you've been broken open, the light has come in. So the light is calling you, and you keep following the light. But I believe the light is part of some kind of like shift that needed to happen inside of you with that Death card, so that you could become this like oracle person. You might even be be able to maybe predict the future, have dreams that predict the future. I feel like Oracle, I really feel like you see into the future, like you're a tarot reader or something. I feel like you can see into, there's a very specific energy of you almost like being able to predict things, okay? And wow, your balance, your strength is all here. Okay, your balance is 100% here. You are, the raising of your vibration, you are at this moment in time, I feel like you're getting this reading, you are totally in this lover's energy. I feel like the raising of your vibration, first of all, is going to be attracting people who are also raising their vibration, or who have a raised vibration. I don't feel like you're going to be coming up with this kind of energy of the past here at all. It's almost like you're putting your life into balance by raising the vibration. The Two of Wands, the Lover's card coming in here. Two of Wands can mean meeting with people, like-minded people like you. It can mean aligning with people with the Lover's card who are going to be in relationships with you, no matter what kind of relationship that is, and they are giving and taking. It is balance. It is two people that are the same, or even more than two people that are the same. A lot of Lover's energy coming in here, meaning even the path that you walk will be the one that you love to walk. You will love the life that you are in. You are really like almost stepping up, stepping into like ownership of your own life here. It's very, very spiritual. I feel, to be honest with you, you're following your heart. Okay, let's look at what's laying here. You got this beautiful Queen of Pentacles coming in here with the Page of Cups. So you are letting the light guide you. You're letting the light guide you with the Page of Cups, and the guidance that you are going into, and even the path that you are following, whatever this is to you. I know it's about improving yourself. I know it's about, like, there's definitely something spiritual, okay? It's almost like manifestation, or improving your life, or finding the perfect balance, revealing the best version of who you are. I do feel like you did overcome something very serious here in your past with regards to somebody or people really hurting you. But you are coming into your own here, and you are following your heart. You're finding balance. You are attracting new energies into your life here. Your vibration is just raising, and you the Oracle, okay? And it's almost like it brings in this new person that I don't think this person who hurt you, or the people that hurt you, ever expected you to become this. I pick up this energy almost like they ridiculed you for something. Maybe you used to speak about things. Maybe you used to speak your heart. Maybe you used to speak your truth in some kind of way. And you actually maybe even used to speak about spiritual things, because the Moon card is here and the Hierophant is here. And it's almost like they attacked you for speaking about it, or they laughed at you for speaking about it. But now you're still following your heart here. And it's like you're following your heart, and look where it's taking you, to this Queen of Pentacles energy, where you're getting to this place where you are very, very stable, and you're getting stronger and stronger, maybe even spiritually stronger and stronger. Please do keep following your heart, okay? I do feel like these people, whoever this is, whatever this was, somebody or a person ridiculed you in some kind of way. They were laughing at you, or they said you're stupid, you know, or you're just not good enough, or you're just a failure. And you are literally showing these people a complete opposite situation. With this coming in, but this beautiful Priestess coming up here. Look at this energy of the Oracle and the Priestess aligning here on this journey. This is why you got cracked open, or you're not going to become this, okay? The Priestess energy, you are being called to step up and lead. Look at that with the Queen of Pentacles. Look at that. You are being called to do something here. And this whole journey of yours is to get you here. I think by the time you're in that Priestess era, okay, male or female energy, this is an energy. It means a Priestess would be about Do you know that the Priestess and the Hierophant are actually divine counterparts in the tarot? I'm just saying, the High Priestess and the this is not a tarot, but it's an oracle, that there is a High Priestess in the tarot, and they're actually divine counterparts. And the High Priestess is divine feminine, it's female energy, but it represents the oracle. It represents the moon, okay? It represents what we cannot see. It represents spirituality. It represents spirits and things that we do not understand, the spiritual side of things, energy. And then the Hierophant is about wisdom learned, okay? It's divine feminine, divine masculine energy. And it's about wisdom learned. It's about actions that get taken after you have learned something. The High Priest energy would be something like this. And it's like about action and formulation and creation and manifestation. So it's very much more spiritual but looking out. And then the High Priestess is spiritual but looking in. So you're stepping into this era where you're changing like your reality a lot from looking in. This is very interesting. All right, you're going to scare this person. you're gonna, oh my gosh, guys. I feel like you're going to scare this person, or if you already maybe are scaring this person. You literally got, this is very powerful, you've literally got the King of Swords coming up here. There's a place of rulership. I don't even know what to say. It's aligned with the Emperor energy. You're taking the lead. This is a mind-blowing reading. Okay, so you're going into a place where you're in authority. You're going into a place where you become a leader in what you do, and you will be very clear, very well. If I'm going to hear what they're going to say, they're saying you will be very clear and very well spoken in what you are moving into. When you speak, people listen because you have an authority almost inside of you with this energy of the journey that you've been on. You may be even helping other people who have been through what you have gone through. You'd be a voice for them, a guidance forward for others to find their way. You will speak in such a way that the room will go silent. Okay, you will speak in such a way that when people hear you speaking, they just know that something else is happening here. This is beyond, this is something else. You know what this reminds me of? Also as well, I don't know if you know, there's a man called Bashir, right? He channels Bashir anyway, so he's not Bashir. I can't remember his name now. Please comment below. I know you know who it is, okay? I sometimes watch him, but I'm horrific with names, okay? So it's almost like, think about him and how he channels these beams of light, okay? And you know, when they come in, he's no longer himself. And people for the first time who see him doing that, maybe when he was younger even, there could have been people that really attacked him for doing that and telling him, you're just crazy, or you're just talking nonsense. But he kept on doing it anyway. And then it's almost like the words that were coming, the words that come out of his mouth, so you're just looking at this person going, where are you getting this information from? Because that's not normal for you to understand things like this. This is just beyond anything. And then all of a sudden people start to really listen because there's something going on there. And I think that's what's going to happen to you in some kind of way. And let me tell you something, whoever hurt you, whoever caused this to you in your life, the people that did this or a person that did this, they are going to be very afraid of you. They're going to be scared of you. You literally have this way, financially, let me tell you straight out here, first of all, there is money for this. You're going to have like a balance come in here. Again, balance, balance, balance. You got this Lover's card, balance in your life. The Two of Wands, balance in your life. The Six of Pentacles, giving and taking energy. People will respond to you very, very well. When you begin to show yourself, begin to talk, you become this priestess energy. You are going to be in a leadership position. I think you're going to absolutely scare this person. When I saw that card came out, I knew it was this person's energy, because you know what they did aligns here on the end with the Eight of Wands. where they align is on the end, the same placements on opposite sides of the reading. And what they did and what they put you through, at the end of the day, you make them feel so insecure. You make them feel afraid. You make them feel like they have to shut them, maybe even hide from you, not be revealed to you. Like they don't want you to even see their face. Like they can see you. If they can see you coming towards them, they're going to want to run away, because they realize what they did to you. Everything they said to you is not true about you. And you've become this person that's just out there, beyond anything that they were. I mean, can you compare the Emperor to the Four of Pentacles? This is this person and this is you. You see what I'm saying? So it's almost like a sense of shame coming over them because of what they did. And they will hide from you. And I feel like, I don't feel like you will actually care. I don't think you will look at this person and feel good that they now feel shame. I don't feel, even now I can pick up a few of you listening to me and you're going, no, I wouldn't actually like do anything bad to this person, because I think you realize if you didn't actually go through what you went through here with them, you wouldn't have become that priestess. You wouldn't have become the King of Swords, and you will not become the Emperor in your life, because this person cracked you open for the light to come in, to put something inside of you here so that you can follow yourself out of the dark into that light. And this light is taking you on another journey completely. And this person, for me, I would thank them for who they're making you become. And at the same time, I would send love to them, because I know on a higher level that you and this person do not have that relationship. So I would send thanks and love to them, because it's going to help to also help with the karma of what has happened here between you and them in another time. Okay, there we go. Thank you so much for being here. It's an absolute great honor to be able to connect to your spirit guides in my dreams. I do that a lot. Okay. I usually can identify spirit guides very, very quickly. There's also a lot of other energies in dreams. So I was in this kind of really weird, like there was these like brown buildings everywhere in my dreams. There were these like houses that were very high. I don't live in an area like this at all. Like little streets, with steps going down, and houses with brown walls and little square windows. And I was in this environment, and everywhere I'm going in this environment, I keep seeing this group of like people kind of like being around me. It happens, and then I know it's spirit guide. They're like literally, how I know it's spirit guide, they'll literally stare at me constantly. So if I'm walking past them doing my dream thing, they'll be looking at me walking past them. And then maybe I'll be there was a marketplace as well. I'm just remembering, if I go to the marketplace and now I'm walking in the marketplace, they're there in the marketplace again, and they'll look at me again, and then I'll look at them. Usually they'll try to catch my eyes and look directly at me. And when I wake up in the morning, I'm like, oh, spirit guide, spirit guide, spirit guide, spirit guide. They're not mine, they're yours. That's why I came in to do this reading for you. I hope that this one is going to help you on your journey. I know this is an interesting reading, and I know you've been to something really, really hard. But it is to take you to become this leader that you are meant to be. Please share your voice, share your light. You've got something to offer this world. There we go. Thank you so much for being here. I'm sending my absolute love to you guys. I will see you next time. Bye.